We got you started. Can you tell me what Denise had to say?
Oh,
You're
gosh,
always the first one, huh? What'd she have to say?
a lot of things.
So you need to tell me right now?
Yeah.
Hello, Luce Italy.
Greetings, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I think we made connection tonight for the first time in a while.
Yeah, it looks like it worked through.
Yeah, last week I had a terrible problem. That's why I ended up going on my cell phone.
Now, sometimes if you don't have good connections with the computer, it can create all kinds of problems for you.
And I think that's what my problem was, because I've been having issues with my internet connection.
Who are you using?
I'm sorry, say again?
Who are you using for internet?
Oh, Spectrum?
I'm thinking about going to Spectrum. I'm on Google, but it's costing an arm and a leg like $200 a month.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch.
No way I could afford that.
Not any fast or even.
It's
Yeah, that's Spectrum has been very reliable for us and quite affordable.
yeah, it seems like for me to get both internet, but 400 gigabytes of internet.
Oh,
And
I don't have anything close to 400. Well, I just found that piece of skin that I took off my arm.
well, I've got a terabyte on
Oh, okay.
Google, but it doesn't work quite that well, and it is too darn expensive. I've had them now for about a year, and they've gone up about 25%, 30% in that time.
Oh my goodness.
So started out at 175, which was bad. And then it
Yeah.
went to 205, I think now.
A lot of these internets and everything just seems to keep going up and up and up.
Yeah. Well, even in, I used to have Roadrunner, and it was going up every year. It would go up another $10, $15.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately, the cost of living isn't staying up with those changes.
Oh no, cost of living gets higher. Cost of living gets higher.
Yeah.
And then when those changes go up, that's part of the cost of having the capability.
Well, and unfortunately, you've got these politicians that are pushing $15 an hour, which increases cost of living. You know, they get the wages and then it causes cost of living too. So we don't gain out of it.
Well, and you know, the thing about it is that that minimum wage is purely not in place. Most people are in their early first jobs and the like.
Right.
If they've got a real job, they're getting more than $15 an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
And you got $15 an hour. The lower price people are the people who are just doing something on the at one of the restaurants or
Well,
something like that.
that was never meant to be a living wage in the first place.
No, it was meant to be a starting point for somebody that was 16 to 18 years of age.
Yeah. You know, talking about 16 to 18, my youngest granddaughter works as a lifeguard at the city pool in North Charleston. And she was telling us that she makes more than her friends do in food service. People that work at Chick-fil-A and McDonald's, you know, they make much less. She wouldn't tell me what it was, but she said they make much less than what I make.
Well, given as much as she's working at as a lifeguard, she's got some special things she can come up with. Need to work at.
It's you know, it's called skilled labor.
Right. She has skills that the person at Chick-fil-A doesn't have.
Unfortunately, kids at that age don't understand that.
But again, kids at that age, back when I was a kid, we were getting maybe $1 an hour.
Uh-huh.
But if we stayed around and started working with them regularly, they'd raise your pay a little bit every month,
Yeah.
20, 25 cents.
I remember I was probably making about 75 cents an hour working for my uncle at an electrical supply company and making deliveries, and shoot, that was good money because I was making car payments. I'd bought a 59 Chevy Bel Air for $300. So I was making car payments too.
Yeah.
And don't quite go that far nowadays.
No, Bel Air. I didn't have one of those.
Well, the reason I had it is because I bought it from my mom.
Yeah.
My mom had bought a I forget what they bought, a Buick, I think it was. And so they sold me the Chevy. But it was a bare bones Chevy at the time.
Yeah.
It still gave me transportation.
Yeah. That's all you need.
Yep.
Back when I was up through college, well, let's see, when I finished college, I had a 46 Plymouth.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I got married, my father-in-law gave us $1,000, and that bought us a Chevy,
Oh.
a 56 Chevy.
56?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And that lasted me for about 6 years.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah, I took it to Japan, where I ruined it. Because
Oh no.
in Japan, they didn't have decent fuel.
Over there.
Yeah, I was. And sitting there and sucking up that 10 cents a gallon gasoline.
Yeah, I know. My first assignment over in England, I had a 55 Chevy over there.
Yeah.
And I think I used my ration card with like 9 cents a gallon for gas. Of course, we were rationed over there too.
Well, that's the same thing. We were in Japan.
Right. Looked like Gus may have signed on.
Yeah, he's telling us to play around on the whiteboard.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Well, that's what his note is up there. It says, play around with the whiteboard.
Okay.
I was on.
Well, I didn't know
I
that was
started
for
reading,
us.
and then all of a sudden it kicked me off and back on again. I have no idea why.
It just came back on. You dropped off for a while.
So no idea why, but oh well. So there's
Well,
this
is that
cool
going to be the
feature that
main
Mary's
picture
been using
today?
in her classrooms that I wanted to clue everybody into, called the whiteboard. You can type on it, you can draw on it, you can do all sorts of, interesting things.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So, yep.
Hey, Gus,
Yes.
I like that tag that you put in for tonight's program.
Yeah.
Good.
That's a good one.
I like that one too.
How did you find that one?
I don't remember. It's in the classic tags book.
Yeah.
So
It's number 65 on page 20.
yep. But
Well,
I had it in.
it's still a good one.
Yeah, I had it on my list of tags to get to, and so
Good pick.
thank you.
Oh, what happened here? Huh. This is weird.
So I don't know who has the Google Doc open for tonight's rehearsal, but it always lists whoever's got it open as, anonymous something, some kind of animal. So right now I have it, I'm looking at it, and it has the anonymous hedgehog and the anonymous badger. So.
Yeah, my son Bill is here from California visiting. He's helping us celebrate our 50th wedding anniversary. We were going to be on a cruise, but of course that didn't work out. So we'll have a little family get together tomorrow. And he traveled out here, left the granddaughter and his wife back home to be able to fly out to visit. So we'll enjoy his visit while he's here. Heads back Sunday.
Congratulations on 50 years, Rich.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, October 11th.
Okay.
I'll be in Indiana at my brother's wedding on October 11th.
All right.
Are you flying or driving?
Oh, I'm driving. I am not
Okay.
going anywhere near an airport right now.
Oh, really? Janice and I are going to fly to South Carolina next month.
I hope it goes well
Yeah,
for you.
My son said
I hope
that
it
the
goes
plane
well.
was full. Yeah, the plane was full, but everybody had masks on the whole time. No snacks, drinking. Masks were on the whole time.
I was talking with my son about the 737s, and I asked him, I said, what's the difference in the ones that we're going to fly versus the ones they pulled off of the flights? And he said, well, you're flying either a 7 or an 800. The ones that are pulled off by the FAA were the MAX. And it's like, oh,
Right.
that's comforting. But
Yeah,
they are taking a lot of precautions.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that have been furloughed. Delta's in the Southwest has so far kept most of their personnel, but expecting everybody to take a 3-month vacation, not consecutive necessarily,
Right.
but 3 months unpaid to help keep everybody employed. Delta didn't fare so well. They've laid off quite a few thousand. They offered their senior pilots that were 59 or older 3/4 pay until age 65, just to make room for the younger guys. And they
So
had 6,000. Yeah, they
They're
had
pushing
6,000.
early retirement.
Right. So they were hoping that, there were at least 6,000 in that category, that they would take the bait and leave room for the younger guys to fly the smaller airplanes. But only 2,300 accepted the offer, so they ended up having to furlough over 4,000 pilots, and then those the older pilots, they weren't flying. They didn't need the long haul big airplanes anymore, fewer passengers. So those older pilots that stayed on were flying the smaller airplanes. I don't know if that meant they got a. I don't know if that meant they got a cut in pay, but you would think that they would have accepted the offer and basically retire with pay with their retirement once they did officially retire at 65. I mean, that's a huge windfall, but not as many took it as you'd think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, my son was saying they did the same thing at the Boeing company in South Carolina, where they had voluntary layoffs first, and then if that didn't fill the quota, then they were going to cut back on all the others, and they had to cut back quite a bit, and they're getting ready to move the full 787 operation from Everett, Washington, down to Charleston, South Carolina. And so that's going to start up next year.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting times.
Very.
Anybody hear from Jocelyn or Ian this week?
No.
How about Burl?
No.
Haven't heard from anyone.
Paul raised his hand.
Yeah, but I can't get a video.
You pressed that button, said unmute.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not muted.
I put your hand down for you.
Oh, thank you. I was getting tired. I got my name, raise hand, and rename.
It's not, huh? That's bizarre.
That's because I hit participant or something.
Maybe it's because I've got the whiteboard showing. Go up to the top of your screen. Well, are you on a phone or a computer?
Phone?
Mm.
Okay, I closed that. I just have
Hey,
a black
there we go.
Now
screen. We see you. Now we don't.
Sam.
He's still muted. Oh, he just unmuted.
And now we see you again.
Hi, Paul.
Something funky's going on with his stuff.
I see two phone numbers down at the bottom are muted. I don't know who those are.
One of them's Rich and one of them's Sam.
Oh, okay.
And let me rename them. There we go.
You going to rename the other one? Oh, you did. Very
Want me to
good.
rename you too while I'm at it?
You were missing some people.
Nobody's drawing or playing around with the whiteboard. I thought surely somebody would want to put something up there.
It's moving around, not letting me do anything.
Yeah, I don't know how to access.
Up at the top of your screen, you should have text, draw.
No,
No.
Stamp.
None of that stuff.
I have view options, view. You're viewing Gus Schnerman's screen. So I think we're just seeing what you present.
Hmm.
Where is everybody?
Weird. I'll have to see if I can figure out why that wasn't working correctly. Yeah, where is, I'm gonna text Ian and Jocelyn real quick. And
I
then we'll
still
go
don't
ahead
have
and
a
get started.
picture. Can you hear me?
Yes. But now all we see is the underside of your desk.
The what?
You've got the wrong camera on your phone. It's pointed away from you.
That's my best side.
Hmm. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get us started with some warm-ups while we try and get a hold of some other folks and see who else we can get in. Let's see. Which window did I put those in? Oh, it helps if I click to share sound and video when I share my screen. There we go.
Please welcome your mental brain game warm-up, Mo Field.
Hi, buddy.
I don't think your sound's coming across.
All right. So I'm supposed to help you with
You can barely hear it.
warm-up. How's that going for you so far? All right. Okay, so this is something we can do standing up, or eventually we might actually end up finishing this off sitting down. We want to try and get both sides of our brain working and a little bit of a musical thing working, so we're going to do this thing called One Funny Duck. Okay? All right. So One Funny Duck is probably one of the most complicated rhythmic patterns you'll ever do. I know it sounds very simple. All right, so let's just start because we've got 4 minutes. So we've got one funny duck. Got it? One funny duck. One fun. Gosh, you're so good. Look at you go. Rock stars, each and every one. Now, sometimes I like to think of, keep going. I'm going to try and distract you here. That's part of the game. I think of the civilians out there who are not barbershoppers yet. If they had a film of this, what would they think was happening? Hey, you're doing so well. Okay, now what if I told you you were playing a 6/4 pattern? Okay, so now sway at the same time. Get into the groove, loosen up. You should see what I'm seeing, this is so cool. Starting to feel it? Starting to feel a little less awkward? All right, now put a little groove into it. A little attitude. Okay, we're gonna go in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's speed it up. One funny duck. One funny duck. One funny duck. One funny duck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's speed it up. One funny duck. One funny duck. one funny duck, one funny duck. Okay, this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. This side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Up there. One funny duck, one funny duck, one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's speed it up. One funny duck, one funny duck, one funny duck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. One funny duck, one funny duck, one funny duck, one funny duck. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed up. One funny duck. One funny duck. Yay! Yay!
All right. I was at that Harmony University when she did that, and I think the thought that went through just about everybody's mind at that point was, is this going to be a tongue twister that's going to make us say things we don't want to say? All right, let's do some breathing.
All right, let's warm up. Let's start with full body tension release, all the way from the bottom. Crunch your feet up, then your calves, then the rest of your legs, and then your middle, and then your shoulders, and then your head. Let go. And a big sigh. Excellent.
Let's take our right elbow and move it across the body thusly and start deep breathing. Every time you exhale, better stretch. And then we roll out the shoulder, shake out the hand, and switch sides. Left elbow is heading across the body. And we'll roll out the shoulder on the left side, shake out the hand, and it's time to interlock the fingers in the back like this, and take a deep breath. And here we go. Comes a flop over, hands up high. With huge breath. Body rises and falls. Drop your hand. And roll up slowly. Great. Roll it out, shake it out. Let's let it leak. Let your air out. 6 counts in. And 5 counts in. Four counts in. Deep breath. And roll it out, shake it out.
Super. Let's smooth that out now. Let's go from E to O. Make sure that we start with a bad shape and end with a good one. Wind at your lips. Here we go. And wind at your lips, paper airplane. Wonderful. Now let's go 4 beats in, 4 beats out, and use your monitor. Here we go. 2, 3, in, and. Again. 8. One more time.
And roll it out, shake it out.
That feels good.
All right. And finally, our vocal warm up. Everybody get your straws. Jocelyn, take yours out of your drink.
For your vocal warm-up, Elizabeth Davies.
I knew I was missing something.
Thank you. I was very excited when I found out that I was going to be doing the Friday morning vocal warm-up, because today is the day when our voices are maybe going to be just a little bit tired, maybe just a little bit raw and fried. So it's a great day to try out my absolute favorite vocal warm-up, straw phonation. If you do not have one of these little black paper straws, raise your hand, and my lovely assistant Rosalind will bring you one. She's right over here. Before we start phonating into the straw, we're just going to check in with our voices and see how they're feeling right now so we can compare, do a before and after, okay? So we're going to sing a little bit of Heart of My Heart. So I'd like you to bring the holes in your ears, over your shoulders, soft knees, shake out any tension, and let's just sing in with our voices on Heart of My Heart.
We save it for you.
Fantastic. Okay, I'd like you to hold up fingers on a scale from 1 to 5. 5 means my voice feels effortless and free, and I am ready for my solo debut at Carnegie Hall. 1 means it's Friday morning at Harmony University, and my voice is a little bit rough. Okay, so show me where those fingers are. Great. We're going to see if we can improve things a little bit from there. So take your straw and pretend there's a balloon attached to the end of it, and you're going to just blow into the straw and blow up that balloon. Everybody blow. Now hopefully no air is coming out your nose right now. It's important for straw phonation that no air is coming out your nose in order to get the maximum benefit. So during the exercises that we're going to do, feel free to pinch your nose shut if you need to do that. Okay? So I'd like you to do some slow slides into the straw. It'll sound like this. It's just like blowing up the balloon, but we're introducing some pitch. And you're going to do that continuously all throughout your range, gentle slides while I continue to talk. Commence phonating. Great. So we understand that the vocal folds open when we breathe, and they close for phonation, and they vibrate to produce sounds for speech and singing, right? It's useful to think of phonation as existing on a spectrum from breathy to clear. Breathy phonation is the sound of Marilyn Monroe singing Happy Birthday to JFK. So let's pause in our straw phonation and sing Happy Birthday a la Marilyn Monroe. Fantastic. Recommence phonation into the straw. So that was a great example of breathy phonation. When we made that sound, we brought our vocal folds together loosely so that a lot of the air molecules were allowed to escape between the folds without being set into the vibration frequency that registers as clear tone. Now we're going to make a very different kind of sound in just a moment. And this is the stop the toddler from running into oncoming traffic voice. So I don't want you to hurt your voice in order to do this. I'm going to count to 3. And when I do this, you're going to want to put your hands over your ears because it's going to be loud. But we're going to use the power of our voice to say stop and stop that toddler. Okay, hands over the ears. 1, 2, 3. Stop! Excellent. Recommence phonating into the straw. slow slides. You're doing great. Now that sound that we just made to stop the toddler, in addition to being loud, it was very vibrant. It was very alive. It had a lot of presence. These are all qualities that we reward in high-level barbershop, right? But in barbershop, we want to be able to sing with those qualities all night long without hurting our voice, right? So we have to find a way to bring the vocal folds into their most efficient closure without introducing a lot of unproductive tension. And straw phonation, what you're doing right now, is a great way to do this. Straw phonation raises the air pressure inside the vocal tract, which creates back pressure on top of the vocal folds. This back pressure gently stretches and massages the vocal folds and allows them to connect with less effort. You can assist the closure of the vocal folds by giving up the old habit of tanking up every time you breathe. Instead, consider breathing for the phrase that you're about to sing. Take a comfortable breath, but not an overcrowded breath. That will help a lot with your vocal clarity. Okay? And here are some singers who have publicly spoken about the value of straw phonation. Renee Fleming is one, Love Notes Quartet, Renninga Show Chorus, and of course Tim Warwick. And there's a picture of Tim actually demonstrating with a straw. Okay, now I'm going to blow an A flat, and we're going to do an octave slide. It'll sound like this. Fantastic. Now I'm going to blow an A flat again, and I would like you to sing Heart of My Heart into your straw. Into the straw. Spectacular. Okay, remove the straw. Now shake everything out, any tension you may have incurred while doing this weird straw phonation. Bring the holes back over in the ears, back over the shoulders, soft knees, and we're going to take a comfortable breath but not an overcrowded breath. We're just going to breathe for the phrase that we're about to sing, and let's check in and see how we're doing on Heart of My Heart now. Singing. Wow. How are you now on a scale from 1 to 5? Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to do this one more time, and I'm going to give you an option of something to try if you want to. You can increase the resistance in the straw by crushing the end of it. Just crease it, squeeze it between your fingers to make it a little harder to move air through the straw. If it's already plenty challenging enough for you, you can just leave the straw as it is, and we're going to sing Heart of My Heart into the straw one more time. Great. Remove the straw. Shake everything out. Holes in the ears over the shoulders, soft knees, and we're going to take a comfortable breath, not an overcrowded breath, just breathing for the phrase that we're about to sing, and let's check in again. Beautiful. Good. Raise your hand if straw phonation made a difference in the quality of your sound. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much, Harmony University.
All right. Well, in case you missed it in the chat, Jocelyn popped in briefly to say hello to everybody. They have guests and an eggplant pie and a bottle of wine. So, you know, not sure how that happened, but hey, eggplant pie and a bottle of wine. All right. Let us sing the old songs.
The old songs, the good old songs for me. I love to hear those minor chords and good close harmony.
All right. Tag time. We're going to start off tonight with Run, Run, Run. Does anybody need to see that one, or is everybody golden? I think everybody, yeah, everybody that we've got on tonight should know that one already, right? Okay. I'm seeing nodding heads and not seeing any shaking heads, so here we go. I can give you the, turn that up a little bit. Try that again. Wait, that's the wrong pitch. I was giving you a D. We're in G. There we go. That's a little bit better. Run, 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 run.
Run to the city of refuge, you better run, run, run. Run to the city of refuge, you better run, run, run.
You can't do that one just once. We got to do it twice. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum.
Run to the city of refuge, you better run, run, run. Run to the city of refuge, you better run, run, run.
Everybody's voice is feeling good, feeling nice and warmed up? Excellent. All right. Down Our Way is what is up next. I decided after thinking about it last week and mentioning it to you about whether to repeat a polecat or keep doing new ones every week, that we would try for the rest of September sticking with Down Our Way, because we'd been doing a new one every week, and see how that goes. And then in October, I'll take everybody's pulse on that and see how everybody's feeling. If we want to keep, doing like say one per month instead of a new one per week, or if we want to, stick with a new one per week. So be thinking about that as we go through and about what you might prefer. So, all right.
I'm back.
Well, for us, you were never really gone.
I rebooted my phone.
Ah, I see. All right. We're about to sing Down Our Way. We are in B flat. Here we go.
Down our way, both night and day. You know everybody and they all know you. And even policemen say, how do you do? Pals by the score and gals galore, and that old gang of mine, they sang Sweet Adeline. Down our way, down our way.
That was so much fun. Let's do it again. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah. As if you have a choice, because I've got control of the computer. Here we go. One more time. Refresh that B flat.
Down our way, both night and day. You know everybody and they all know you. And even policemen say, how do you do? Pals by the score and gals galore, and that old gang of mine, they sang Sweet Adeline. Down our way, down our way.
All right, I want to try something a little different. I am going to put the PDF up on the screen of that. And I want you to look at it, and I want you to pick a different part, something that you don't normally sing. And I want you to give that a try and just see how you do picking a different part to sing for once. I'll give you a minute to take a look through. Do I need to make that bigger? All right. Everybody know what part you're going to try? Excellent. I've been bouncing between the lead and the baritone parts, so I'm going to try the tenor part this time and see how that goes for me. Here we go.
Down our way, both night and day. You know everybody and they all know you. And even policemen say, how do you do? Pals by the score and gals galore, and that old gang of mine, they sang Sweet Adeline down our way, down our way.
Ooh, I hit it, but that B flat was a little high for me tonight up there on the top. How did you all do on that trying a new part? Yeah. One of the things about, the polecats, especially the first book, is they're short enough and familiar enough that after you've been in the society for a year or two, you've got, this one and Heart of My Heart and probably at least one or two others down really well on your part. So it's always good to stimulation to try and shift perspective and get to know some of the other parts so you can better understand how they mesh with each other. And then that will help. You can take that and apply it to other songs and understand, oh, I'm doing this again. The tenor did that in this other polecat, so now I know how it needs to go with me. Let's do that one more time, singing the same part that you just tried. Okay? All right. Refresh that B flat.
Down our way, both night and day. You know everybody and they all know you. And even policemen say, how do you do? Pals by the score and gals galore, and that old gang of mine, they sang Sweet Adeline down our way, down our way.
Fun. All right.
I actually hit the B flat that time.
Awesome. Great. I hit it, but I just couldn't hold it that long. It's,
Holding is tough. Yeah.
Yes. I'm leading a virtual choir piece at the church where I work, and I'm singing the melody, and I have to. The chorus starts on an A every time and comes down, and it's like, oh, how many times can I hit that A in a row? Okay, let's go to Just in Time.
Before you go, if all the baritone ranges were like that, I would switch. I like the harmony,
It
but
is
it
a
gets too
great
blasted
baritone
high.
part. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a wonderful baritone part. I really enjoy singing that one. But I would suggest that on Polecats that you know really well, try singing a new part, and see, just see how you do with it. So, all right. Time for Just in Time. Here we go. Hang on. I gotta get the pitch pipe pulled back up. All right. Now we get the beat.
Oh, well, I don't mean maybe, 'cause it's like the man says, baby. Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. Yes, I was lost, the losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. For love came just in time, you found me just in time, and changed my lonely life that lovely day. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. For love came just in time, you found me just in time, and changed my lonely life that lovely. Man, I sure got lucky, you found me just in time. I got lucky just in time.
All right. Let's do Just in Time one more time.
Oh, well, I don't mean maybe, 'cause it's like the man says, baby. Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. Yes, I was lost, the losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. For love came just in time, you found me just in time, and changed my lonely life that lovely day. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. For love came just in time, you found me just in time, and changed my lonely life that lovely. Man, I sure got lucky, you found me just in time. I got lucky just in time.
Time for a little bit of Barbershop Harmony Society legacy. We're going to start with one of the groups from the recent Legacy Championships. This one is by request. This is Four Rascals singing Little Pal. So let me, where did it go? Hang on. I gotta find it. It disappeared. There it is.
For a long time, it's been a great deal to us, Little Pal.
Little pal, if daddy goes away, promise you'll be good from day to day. Do as mother says and never be the man your daddy might have been. Daddy didn't have an easy start. So this is the wish that's in my heart, in my heart. What I couldn't be, little pal, I want you to be, little pal, oh, little pal. I'm putting my faith and my hopes all in you. To do all the things that your dad could not do. I'll pray every night, little pal, that you'll turn out right, little pal. So till we meet again, heaven knows where or when. Don't forget about me. Little pal, bless you, little pal.
Some amazing groups in the history of the society. All right. And now it's time for barbershop trivia. All right, everybody unmute yourselves. Is everybody unmuted?
Nope. Sad and rich.
All right, here we go. These questions come from the society this time. All right. So
Did you include Burroughs?
I did not.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. I'm sharing the wrong screen. Hang on a second. Okay. Now that I got that fixed. All right. Which organization is not a real barbershop organization yet?
Can't read it.
The Spanish Association of Barbershop Singers. Oh, it's going through the timing too quickly. Let me see if I can.
Caps.
Take a look at them, some of those choices, though, that are real barbershop organizations already.
Southern parts of Africa?
Yep. Southern part of Africa, tonsorial singers, spats.
And where's the Spanish Association? South America?
Spain.
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 Oh, duh.
You lose.
All right. Next question. Who were the 2015 Harmony Inc. Queens of Harmony? Epic, Livewire, Moonstruck, or Taken for Granted?
Livewire.
Livewire it is.
Very good.
On to the next. Here we go. Who were the quartet and chorus champions for the BHS in 1992? Keepsake and Vocal Majority, Keepsake and Southern Gateway, Keepsake and Masters of Harmony, or The Ritz and Southern Gateway?
Keepsake and Southern Gateway.
Gateway.
I wish they programmed in the timer for doing this at Harmony U on the big screen. And I didn't think to disable it before we started. So, all right, here we go. That's okay. We'll come back to this next week and nobody will remember the answers. So it's all good. Except maybe Sam.
So will that chorus from Africa wear spats?
I have no idea. All right, here we go. Who do barbershop singers call a slow grinding pitch slide from one note to the next?
Slide.
Swipe.
Slide.
Baritones trying to sing the same pitch.
And they're not here.
Sam, are you going to come defend the baritone's honor? I guess not. All right, here we go. Question number 5. 2011 Sweet Adeline Queens of Harmony. Max Factor, For Betty's, Zing, or Moxie Ladies?
Max Factor.
Very good.
Ching.
Nicely done.
Hey, Lou, you know your Sweet Adeline.
Ching ching.
Indeed. All right, number 6. The Most Happy Fellows won the BHS contest in '77, but who was second that year?
139th Street.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ching.
Yeah.
All right. Question 7. What barbershop song has the most YouTube hits? Gas House Gang, Still Can't Say Goodbye, Port City Sound, Under the Boardwalk, Signature Dance with My Father, or Main Street Pop Songs medley?
Under the Boardwalk.
Under the Boardwalk.
Very good.
Uh-oh, 5 seconds. What group is this?
Oh, that's Jimmy Fallon's. The B Sharp.
Ragtime Gals.
Oh, Ragtime.
Ragtime Gals.
Yeah. I knew it was Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, he has so much fun doing that with them. And that I consider good, positive barbershop exposure. They do fun, silly stuff with really good harmony, and they don't treat it like, a lot of the media often does. All right, here we go. Lightning round number 2. Name the famous barbershop singer.
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke.
All right. Here we go. Nicely done, everybody. Well done. That was fun. All right, where are we on our rehearsal plan? Oh, it's time for a little physical stretch with Danya Metzger.
Please welcome my dear friend from Vancouver, Danya Metzger.
Good morning. We are going to do exactly 4 things this morning, and they are scrunch, stretch, shake, and release. Clear? All right. You might have to negotiate with your neighbor for space, so just keep your awareness open. So first of all, scrunch your entire body around your center. Use all the muscles you can find. Your face, your toes, your back, your legs, your belly, your shoulders. And let it go. And stretch as wide as you can in a way that feels good to you. Ah. And let it go. And shake. All right. And release. Notice how your body feels different? Cool. Let's do it again. And this time, let yourself breathe while you do it. So keep your mouth open. Keep your mouth open and your throat open, even if you're doing all kinds of physical things around that. Cool? All right. Scrunch, breathing. I'm not breathing right into the mic. That's so weird. Oh. Okay, let it go. Stretch while breathing. And shake while breathing. Maybe your limbs come up in the air a little. It's a little messier than last time. Excellent. And release. Notice what feels different now. Now we're going to do this a 3rd time, and this time we're going to invite the voice to be part of it. So
So your voice might just come out with any kinds of sounds that arise. All righty? Here we go, scrunching. And let it go. Stretch. Let it go. Shake. Give yourself a surprise. And release.
I don't think
Okay,
that
let's
crackle
get
and pop was
slightly
supposed to
more
be the noises I was
complicated.
making
So,
there.
your right hand in the air, I'm mirroring you. Scrunch. Excellent. Are you breathing? Excellent. Scrunch your other hand and shake the first one. Excellent. Scrunch your foot. Stretch your hand. Shake your hand. Stretch your foot. Shake your hand. Release. Shake your foot. Release. Scrunch your hand. Scrunch your other hand. Stretch this one. Scrunch your foot. Stretch your hand. Shake your other hand. Stretch your foot. Shake. No, wait. Shake your hand. Shake your foot. Shake everything. Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Now we have something really fun. A tag, we were talking about this at the beginning, that not enough people have done, called Spring Brought Me Flowers. So let me get that pulled up for us and we will go through it. Before we step through and walk through this one, let me ask, how many of you know this tag? Spring Brought Me Flowers. Does anybody know this tag? I'm not seeing any hands. All right, it's number 65 in the Classic Tags book. But I will put it up on the screen for all of you. Here we go. Everybody can see that okay, yes? All right, we are in F. So we'll start with the lead line. Lead line. Spring brought me flowers. You brought me love. Sweet love. Ah, I almost had it. Spring brought me flowers. You brought me love. Sweet love. Got that? Spring brought me flowers. You brought me love. Sweet love. It works a lot better. You'll hear it better when we get all the other parts in. We don't have any tenors with us, so we'll come back to that. Basses, so we're in F, you start on the B flat. Spring brought me, spring brought me flowers, you brought me love. And I can't hit that low F. Can any of you hit the low F tonight? Claude can. All right, Claude. Awesome. The only thing to watch out for, basses, is you start with the arpeggio of the 5 chord, the B flat, and you go up in major, and then when you come back down, you come back down to the D flat. So make sure that you're dropping that to the minor third, but not going too low so that you then don't overshoot the C coming down the rest of the way. All right. And now for the baritone line. We're in F. You start on the D, which is La. Spring brought me flowers, you brought me love, sweet love. Okay. Spring brought me flowers, you brought me love, sweet love. And just for, I can't sing the tenor part up tonight. I'll sing it down the octave. They start on the B flat, which is the 4, which is spring brought me flowers, you brought me love. Fa, 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 mi, re, do, 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 do. It's a terribly difficult tenor part. All right, here we go. Play the recording for you. And we'll listen to this recording at least 3 times to play along, to sing along as you wish. Again, that is our tonic pitch, that is do. Leads, you're up here on the high do. Do, ti, la. Baritones, you're on la. And then basses, you're on fa. I don't have the range tonight. Basses, you're on the B flat, and the tenors are on the high B flat. Here we go.
Spring brought me flowers, you brought me love, sweet love.
Isn't that just gorgeous? Beautiful. When that D flat comes in the second bar in the basses, here we go. Here it is again.
Spring brought me flowers, you brought me love, sweet love.
All right, that's twice through. Does anybody have any questions that have popped up as we've gone through it these 2 times? All right, one more time then. Here we go. I'll refresh that F.
Spring brought me flowers, you brought me love, sweet love.
I think I'm going to keep that one in our regular rotation for a while. That's a real nice one. All right. And now I thought we would go back and revisit God Bless America, since we haven't looked at it in quite some time. So all right. Here we go.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. My home, my home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. America, my home.
How did that feel after not touching it for a few weeks? Yeah. Okay. I get a thumbs up, some head waggles, some raised eyebrows. All right. Excellent. Well, we'll do it again next week. So, all right. We have one final tag to sing tonight, and that is our old favorite, Sleepy Time Down South. This one's just so good. All right, here we go. Come on. Gotta get the, all right. There's the scene.
When it's sleepy time down south.
One more time, because once is never enough on a tag as beautiful as that. Here we go.
When it's sleepy time down south.
All right. Good rehearsal, folks. Thank you for being here. Let's see if we can get some other folks here next week. See who we can get back. We're missing a bunch of folks this week. So reach out to someone that wasn't here tonight and jab them with a pointy stick. No. Ask them nicely where were they and make sure they're doing okay. So, all right. Anybody have any last thoughts, comments, questions?
I'd like to say thank you for adding the attachments and the ability to go directly from that part of music to a PDF file. That was great.
You're
Good
welcome.
addition.
You're welcome. It's one of those things. Doing all of this way now opens up all of these possibilities that are wonderful. So I'm glad you like
That was a good addition.
Thank you.
I need bass recordings. I've only received one.
Thank you for that reminder. If you have not made recordings to send to your section leader, please do so. All right. Oh, and on that note, let's keep the whole world singing, shall we?
Keep the whole world singing all day long. Watch goodwill come a-winging on our song. Smile the while you were singing, and carry your part. Keep the melody ringing and ringing in your heart.
It's great to be a barbershopper. So Saturday evening at 7:30, the Austin Civic Orchestra, we're having our first concert of the season. Check it out. It's going to be on our YouTube and Facebook pages. I'll be sending links out on all of the usual social media channels. I spent today at the Wildflower Center filming introductions for all of the different pieces. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So
cool.
All right. I will see you all next week. Be safe.
Good night.